Throttle warning.
What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer? I have my MJX X800 here in the chop shop, and we're gonna chop shop this thing, make it a little better. Lately, I've been adding this Tiny Whoop PH 2.0 style connector to my little micro quads here because they really seem like they work better than the other connector, and the batteries are just better. As you can see here, my JJ, I modded with it. I have my other JJ around here somewhere too, and a few of my other quads. And so this MJX X800 is a hexacopter, as you can see. So it takes a little more power than those little guys. This has 2 extra motors. It is running 7mm motors. And I was thinking about upgrading those motors with the new motors from Micro Motor Warehouse. They have the 720 18s, I think they are. Can't remember exactly. But anyhow, I removed all the screws already, and so I can pop this off and show you guys the inside. And so check it out. The inside there, you can see I already removed the power lead of old. So positive goes on this side and negative goes on the left. See if I can get this to focus in. You guys can see that there. And also, there's something inside there. You can see that little stopper in there from this angle to there. Let me get something to point with. Got my little screwdriver here. This little white piece here. We're going to get that out of there because our main purpose is to get this battery in there. This is a GMB 600 milliamp hour 1S from Crazy Pony Power. And this is the first time I've seen these 600 milliamp hour versions, and they really have a small footprint. As you can see, this is the 450 milliamp hour version, and check it out. This thing is almost the same exact size, not that much bigger. So really small footprint for 600 milliamp hours. The stock battery for this one is a 750 milliamp hour, but I figure these are a little lighter. And there's 600 milliamp hours, not too far back. And that little stopper there is stopping this from going all the way in. And so that's why we're removing that. And so this should be an awesome battery for this guy. Hopefully everything will work out and this provides enough power. But this provides a whole lot of power for the quads that I fly this with. And so I'm pretty confident in this guy here. Hopefully it won't let me down. This one is a really nice battery, and this might even come in an HV version. I'm hoping they have an HV version because the HV batteries are even better in the 1S category. I really like the HV batteries. And so let's get to soldering this lead on here. I have 2 choices here. I was going to do this one, but then I found this one. This one has a little thicker gauge on the wires. And so I think I'm going to go with the thicker gauge on the wires. We're going to tin this wire here to make it easier to solder on there. So I already got this ready. We're going to do it right here. So we're just going to get some solder on there. Get some solder on the other one. Okay, so that should be good enough. Spin this little guy around here. And so this should be easy to do. We're just going to tap. Wait, let's look at this. Okay, so we're just going to tap the positive. Let's get it a little better than that. Okay, we got the positive. Let's get the negative. And we're good to go. check it out. Not the best solder job, but it's good enough for 1S. And so let's test it and make sure everything powers up correctly. And so there we go. I'll probably be flying it with these as well. Check them out with these. A little lighter than these. Let's get a weight on this battery really quick. Yeah, there we go. So let's drop this one on. 13.6 grams we're getting for this one. And so let's see how much heavier this one is. 14.7 grams. So not bad at all. And as for that little piece, we're just going to weaken that by bending it back and forth with something. And that should make it fall right off. Got this little prop removal tool to bend it back and forth. Okay, it should be ready to come out of there now. And so it fell right out. So cool. We don't have that anymore. Let's see. So now it slides all the way back. So I'm thinking about putting something in there, maybe like a little piece of foam to hold it kind of tight. I don't think I'm going to experiment with putting any smaller batteries in there. And so we have this here. We're going to try to slice this right down the middle as best we can. Got the blue alien really sharp right now, so I can do stuff like this at the moment. And what we're going to do is we're probably going to glue that to the bottom of here to provide a little more friction for the battery to stay put. Alright, so now we have this thing put back together and we should be able to run these batteries now. But one more thing I plan to do is we're not going to use those props there. I have these Kingkong 65mm props. So longer props here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll have links in the description for you guys to purchase any of these things that you see here. Let's make sure these props are going to run without any problems. We got to make sure that these props fit. Okay, so we got a small space in between. Let's put the others on. So each prop should go a different direction next to it. So each prop should go a different direction or be slanted on a different pitch than the one next to it. So this one is going to go here. These are the same pitch, so we're going to skip over one and go here. And the remaining two are the same pitch. Wow, this thing is a little tight here. So we shouldn't have to worry about these things flying off. So let's test, make sure all of them can swing without touching, and they all do. So we got an awesome little flyer here, hopefully. Let's go check it out. Alright, so we out with this MJX X800. We did our modification there. We about to run this 600 milliamp hour GMB 1S from Crazy Pony Power. So let's see how this thing fits in here. So we're going to insert this in there so it fits all the way in. There we go. And I'm going to fly it with the Devo this time. But you guys can follow with the jumper. Do the same thing. So pretty decent upward thrust. Let's try flip. Flip's nice. Oh! Okay, so let's take off again. So I gotta be mindful of all the obstacles and things that's around in here. Maybe we'll do some line of sight, proximity flying. Flying around the kids. Dodging obstacles, I guess. No wedding. Whoa. Man, it gives a bunch of thrust when it does a flip. Right into the sun. Got a little trampoline over here. Let's go under that. Oh! And these props are on pretty good.
Wow. That's really far.
Let's do some funnels. Really nice funnels. Really deep funnels. Ah, blinded by the sun. I gotta remember not to look that direction. So let's do a quick speed pass this way. Fly around the swings a little. Man, I can't see. Oh, almost made it between that. See if we can make it around this tree around here. Around the basketball court. This is kind of fun. Line of sight proximity. Let's try a manual flip. Oh, it's landing. That was all the battery we had with this thing. So pretty fun little flight there with the MJX X800 Hexacopter. With a slight modification of the power lead, we switched it to a Tiny Whoop PH 2.0, and we ran this GNB 600 milliamp hour 1S LiPo 50C to 100C burst from Crazy Pony Power. Thanks for watching.